Welcome back to the Turley Music Podcast. My name is Kyle. This is episode 25. We've got a curveball for CJ tonight. I had the next 4 episodes already done, ready to go, and I found a group today, and I was like, all right, let's do this one. So, last minute episode. So CJ's here to catch my curveball. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. I'm all right. I'm curious. I'm not scared.
Okay.
There's no reason to be scared about it.
You should be.
Huh?
You should be.
I'm curious though.
Okay.
Because I know what music goes through your stuff, and if it's something that's being generated based upon you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
how's your week going?
It is. I'll let you know.
Okay. Good.
It's been one of those weeks already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those weeks by Monday.
Yes.
So my boss called me Sunday night during our live stream. He's like, I got COVID, and there's a meeting at this one building at 2:00. Can you set up microphone and speakers? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then I had to drive to the base to pick up some equipment. So at 9:00 I was on base, and at 9:00 he calls me. He's like, I need you to go to another building by 9:30. How fast can you get there? And I was like, I guess I'll be there by 9:30. So I was in 4 different buildings, plus doing my normal building. I had a 3-star general in my building that morning as well. It was just a ridiculous day. It was crazy and insane. So,
is your boss a part of the U.S. government?
No, he's not.
So okay,
he's
under that whole entire your group.
Yeah, and then, I've got like 4 or 5 different bosses. I have some on the college side and some on the government side. Okay. So it's kind of weird.
So he's the college side?
He's the college side.
How are some of these generals that you meet? Are they nice people?
I have never met a bad one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
They're all down to earth, want to meet and talk to people, really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't assuming that they were mean. I was just, they're not
that's
talkative.
the impression that you would think.
Yeah.
It's they're very no nonsense. I mean, I had one general come in and sat down and talk with me for 15 minutes just to get to know me.
That's awesome.
Very weird, but yeah.
Hey,
so
that's cool though. At least, it was more the fact I would think that not that they would be cold, but they're just so busy that they're just kind of like, nice to meet you, nice to meet you, nice to meet, and you're just moving forward. That's cool.
So
very nice.
What are you listening to? Anything good?
Actually, the audiobook I was listening to ended. That was the last in the series, but then the series that had 16 books, they came out with a 17th. So now I'm listening to that. But the other day it was so nice out. Drop the Windows. Robert Randolph and the Family Band.
Nice.
Put that on. So I think because the weather's been so good, I think the next few weeks it's going to be half audiobook, half music for a little bit.
Cool.
Just because it's nice out. It's nice to have the windows open, that stuff.
Nice.
How about yourself?
So I got a new record that I haven't listened to yet, but I thought it was kind of a cool one, so I'm going to show it on the YouTubes. So it is Duke Ellington and John Coltrane.
Oh, nice.
So
where'd you pick it up from?
My mom and sister got it for me, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they got me... I'm trying not to hit the keyboard to stop the recording.
What's the name of the album for those that are not seeing it?
It is Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. I think that's the name of the album. Is Duke Ellington and John Coltrane.
It's just that, it's their names.
Yep. And then they found this as well.
It's like a little show and tell.
Yeah, it's a little show and tell. So this book is called 3 Shades of Blue, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, Bill Evans, and The Lost Empire of Cool by James Kaplan.
It's a book, not like a music book.
It is a book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a book. So words.
Very cool.
Words.
They're small. Can you read them?
Don't know yet. Yeah, I can read them. So, yeah, that's what's in store for me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's that.
That's that.
That is that.
Very cool.
So shall we get into our group of the evening?
Yeah, I'm very curious. Let's do it.
Okay. So here's the story. I was going through my email, and the Iridium, which is a club in New York that I went to once, they sent an email out, and I just kind of was going through. That's how I found Anna Popovich.
Yes, yes.
Whatever, 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
So I was going through the list, and I found the name of a group, and I looked at the name, and it was like Mingo Fish Trap. I was like, I got to listen to something like by these guys because there has to be something weird going on, and it's either gonna be really good or really, really bad. I don't know what it is, but what I realized is that the entire time I listened to them today, I had a smile on my face, and I was like, all right, let's talk about them. So I'm just going to play the first song.
You're not going to give us the name of the group?
Not until after the first song.
Okay.
So, because I think the name will give away what you're about to hear.
And just so everybody knows, I have not heard any of this.
Yeah.
This is the curveball that Kyle's talking about. I have no idea. I can't. Typically, when we do this, I can see his Spotify list and the notes for the episode. I know nothing.
I've hidden all of that, so he doesn't know.
So,
and like I said, over Labor Day, I had 4 episodes ready to go. Stanley Clark, Charlie Hunter Band, and I decided to do this instead. So, here we go. Song's called Freedom.
For years, for decades, for centuries, we have struggled and fought and bled and died for this. What we ain't gonna do is wait.
Last night I saw a bright red comet in the sky. I asked for its purpose and it gave me a reply. It said, soon come the day master dies, but first you must prepare. Keep our eyes on the prize through the beat of the drum, the light of the fire. We decide to be as free as a bird when it flies, so we ready every axe, sharpen every knife, get our people inside ready and willing to take a life. There'll be none worth saving, soon done slaving, but now we must prepare as usual while we making our plan to reach the promised land of liberation, breaking the chains before the beast them awaken, watching the houses ablaze before they cave in. No more will I please till the sky be forsaken. All praises due, there'll be much celebration. Plantation will be gone by the day's end.
I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom. I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom.
Gonna take this axe and plant it in your back.
I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom. I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom.
Time to be about the challenge. Sitting at the counter.
Okay, so this is a group called Gangstagrass.
oh, that's so funny.
So they are a group of guys. 2 of them are MCs, and the other guys are just bluegrass musicians. They were actually on America's Got Talent in 2021. They were quarter-finalists, and they've been around since 2006. They've got about 5 albums out, although I can only find 3 of them. So. They're also on a show called Justified, which I've never heard before, but that doesn't surprise me because I don't really watch TV.
It's who was it? I think Timothy Oliphant was he's a sheriff on the show.
Okay. So they did the theme song for that.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is Gangstagrass.
So what's the first album that you have for them?
No Time for Enemies.
Oh,
that's
see,
what
I have albums 2010 on Spotify.
Okay. Are you sure they're full albums and not singles?
This isn't a single. These are full albums. Most of them are explicit on these songs, but this one's called Lightning.
Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't see, because the explicit stuff is blocked.
It's Lightning on the Strings, Thunder on a Mic.
Okay.
Then they have another album in 2012, Rappalachia. Most of it, if we were to do this on the live show.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Yeah. How do? You know what? I was looking at Koba's at work. That's what it was.
No, I mean it was interesting. They do have a lot of singles, but it was just.
Yep.
They have one is called American Music.
Yep.
Broken Hearts and Stolen Money. Another one. Oh, instrumental only. Rappalachia, instrumental only.
Okay.
Pocket Full of Fires. So, I mean, we could potentially do them. We would just Rappalachia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs.
Yep.
You probably play
and their most recent album, which came out this year, is called The Blackest Thing on the Menu.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
They've got some really neat stuff. And I just, like I said, I was, just listening to a little bit of it, and the entire time I had a smile on my face. I was like, you know what? Might as well give them a shot and let's talk about them a little bit, because it's one of those things that we talk about, like the whole genre thing. It's like, here are these groups of musicians that are doing things that are not the norm. They're combining two forms of music that you would never think would go together, but it goes together.
Right.
So I just took a couple selections off some of their albums. So the next song is called Affirmative. And I should probably unmute it. It'll sound a lot better if I unmute it. There we go.
Fresher than a grocer. You already know, bruh. Nicer than them suckers, always rhyming about they toaster. Known to set up shop and rock a spot and then we post up. Throw some hands up in the sky like it's a hold up. No what? You gon' be so happy that you showed up. Cause the flow tough, showing up, rose up. Watching how we rock and lead the whole place toe up. Fans, supporters, I appreciate the way they give me that for show love. I like my rides old school, hunting spoked up, but I keep my eyes wide open since I woke up. We breaking in, they try to play us like the dope stuff. Put your favorite rapper on the spot, they bet he gon' suck. Standing there looking stone struck. Alarm clock bell ringing, waking folks up. Looking for the grown ups, make them go nuts. Come on, let's get it. Yes, it is.
And I think what really kind of struck me, I mean, we're in a weird part of time in America.
Really?
And I mean, I think there's a lot of division that goes on.
Yes.
And here are two very different cultures, very different styles of music that are coming together to do something cool.
Right.
So
Wrench, I'm assuming that's how he says it. He, he's got his own thing as Spotify. He is a genre-defying pioneer of tasty country hip-hop mixes and the Emmy-Nominated Gangstagrass. And apparently has an album called Them's the Breaks. It's a space trucker weirdo trip hop.
Okay.
This could go for a very interesting live episode.
It could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could. I have a very interesting song, actually 2 songs coming up, so.
Do it.
Yeah. Got a couple more to go. This is called Ain't No Crime.
Got it bad. Ooh.
Innovate the flow, you can't mimic it. Sound never dies, echo unlimited. Promo rhyme, y'all high school scrimmaging. Part futuristic, part primitive, progressive. Still rooted in the history that makes the source of all trueness. I don't give a damn how much you move units. Dragging y'all back to school like truants. Back in action, tag back then. Don't be surprised when I rhyme in Latin. Ipso facto, sharper than exacto knives. Cat need to have 9 lives. Cause I'm taking them 5 at a time. When you're reborn, don't even try to rhyme. Blessed with one of the finest of mine. Don't limit to the heights that I'm gonna climb. Mute the voice, you need a better plan. All sunset it like no other, you bet he can. Call your bookies, taking rookies and veterans. First up major, eating up 20 grams.
I see you about to lose your mind. Get free, there ain't no stopping the shine. Got it bad. I see you about to lose your mind. Get free, there ain't no stopping the shine. Got it bad. Ooh, got it bad, and that ain't no crime.
what I find interesting about this track, which is why I put it on here, was, normally when you're listening to bluegrass, you have like flashy banjo playing, you've got, flashy fast guitar licks, and this is like fast rapping instead, and the bluegrass like instruments just kind of like chilling in the background. It's really flipping the the music around, which is cool. So, one more on this album. This is called Nickel and Dime Blues. Oh, I did it again. Gotta come up with a better way to do this.
3. Told me there's a cure for all my ills. Well, I walked on up to the counter and I told him what I had. Now he said, you ain't got no money, you can't afford to feel so bad. Oh, can you spare a nickel, brother? Can you spare a dime? Need a couple more dollars now just to get me on down the line.
Hey there, how you doing? Ask the folks. I tell them all the same thing, old, black, and broke, and they think that's a joke, but I ain't playing. It's a whole lot of truth to what I'm saying. See, my bones crack, but I'm so pro-black, and I got so many bills, and they ain't those stacks. Hey there, Kojak, sucking on your lollipop. You think I can get a ride over to the trolley stop? I'm leaving my first gig, head to the next one. Sleep when I'm dead, I'm trying to get these checks, son. Hit the studio in full rock chem mode, cause my credit score is in permanent limbo. Speed up the tempo, I gotta get the paper. The garnish on my wages isn't adding any flavor. You can keep the weed and dank amounts. I'm trying to get Bowling Green in my bank accounts. Come on.
I went down to the bodega just to get a little Mountain Dew. When I opened up my wallet,
That's probably my favorite song so far.
I just love that the country guy is singing, I went down to the bodega. Because that's fantastic.
So this song came out in 2020. It was recorded mostly during COVID-19. I say that because we had a COVID outbreak at work today, and they sent a lot of people home today. So.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It was so weird because like there were a fair amount of people at work, and I walked out at one point like around noon, and I was like, "Where did everyone go?" Like, yeah, we sent a lot of people home. I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Wow.
So then they have a Christmas album.
That's great.
Let me. I have to expand this because the title of this song is really long, and I'm going to attempt to say what it is. Let me get this expanded here. The name of the song, when I put it in my notes, I just put first track because I didn't want to write it all out. But the song is called Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, a Ramadan, a Mismaka, Arbor Day. So it's a holiday song about Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Ramadan and Arbor Day.
That's so good.
Oh, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, and Mismaka Arbor Day. If you don't celebrate it, I'm gonna wish it to you anyway. And I know we're all just trying to do our thing, celebrate, and it's all great. So happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, and Mismaka Arbor Day.
We celebrate for myriad of reasons, reverence and kinship, all over the seasons, meeting, keeping faith, whatever we believe in. Every precious moment, so imbued with meaning. Coquito and parandas, merriment and joy, from elders in each family to every girl and boy. Festive attire to lift up every voice. Hoist up a glass of your beverage of choice. Whatever it is you celebrate, we've got something for you. Every apparatus from Canara to Menorah, everything's a part of it from fauna to the flora. Shindig, chilling in my holiday fedora, building on the happy times we're hoping to have more of. Rejoice with the feast, warm tidings how we greet you. We got a full spread, vegetarians can eat too. Sending happy gifts of love and fellowship to each of you. Shorties playing peekaboo, learning why they teaching you to seek the youthful energy that's reaching through.
Oh, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, and Mismaka Arbor Day. If you don't celebrate it, I'm gonna wish it.
So again, it's this whole blending of different styles, traditions, and beliefs, and just to kind of make it all one, which I think is what we talk about a lot.
Agreed. They do the Chipmunks song.
They do, yeah. And so I picked the next song, Happy Chinooka, as well, because it makes me think of Lewis Black. Lewis Black's got a thing where he talks about Chinooka. But this features another artist named Kosha Dills. So this is Happy Chinooka.
Oh, that's too funny.
Happy Chinooka.
All right, we gonna do it like this and then we sing it.
Happy Chinooka.
Kosha D-I-double-L-Z, Gangstagrass, do it, list for me. Started back in 164 BC in Jerusalem with my clique, the Maccabees. They got attacked by Greece. We had nothing but heart to win, and guess what? Bro, that is free. Holy temple in the great craze. One night of oil and it lasts for 8 days. We got menorahs now and they try to go and kill us in the streets. So every night at party we just drinking and we eat. Jewish kids already know what Chinooka is. All y'all really about to know what Chinooka is. Menorah in the window, candles lit. What Chinooka is. Rapping for a better future, kid.
Happy Chinooka.
Spin the dreidel on the bar, Nescadola Yashan, we going hard.
Happy Chinooka.
I'm talking freedom from oppression, everybody at this party catching blessings.
Happy Chinooka.
Ain't no reason to stress, celebrate life, it is the best.
Happy Chinooka.
How you spell it, how you sound it, it don't matter how you gon' pronounce it. Hanakia, light me up. Ha ha ha, talking funny, need to lighten up. What's funny about war? It's not nice and stuff. Nowadays, all I really do is fight for love. Oil, got the Sufganio and the Latke. Way better than Passover with the matzah. Have you ever heard of that? Not really. Moist on the inside like a wet willy. 8 nights in a row, each one with candles. Dance moves at the party, too hard to handle. Underdog for the celebration, spread light. Check the fit, I'm Hanukkah fresh.
Oh boy. Like I said,
yeah.
I would listen to it today, and the only thing I do is smile. It was just every time I listened to it, it was just
It's fun.
fun stuff.
It's so much
it's a lot
fun.
of fun. Yep.
And it's very
so-
smart.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
like it's just yeah.
Yeah.
What else you
So
got?
the album that came out this year is called The Blackest Thing on the Menu. I threw a couple songs from that out. This is called The Only Way Out Is Through.
I know the only way out is through. The only way out is
If this is the way that it must be done, I'm doing it the best, then trust me, son. Rebel, no pauses, taking out your forces with a switchblade and a rusty gun. Doing this forever, you've just begun. Don't start none, it won't be none. Metaphors, similes, jokes, and puns. Got whole squad of rap cats on the run. Since the only way out is through, not around. Didn't line them up, I'ma knock them down. Look at the way I rock a crowd. Got a big head, how could I not be proud? Ace said no bites allowed, so I'm firing shots across the bow. Piece to Mike Jackson, ain't no doubt. Excuse me while I make my way out.
I know the only way out is through. The only way out is
Hot cocoa butter on the elbows, 3/4 leather over shell toes. Peanut butter skimmed on the beat, on the rhythm, glass smooth tip, rimmed on the beat. I'm a dip, don't trip on the stick off the rip. No price, no sticker, you can rip off the gift. No item you can pick off the list. Get up on the game, I'ma tell you can get off of this. We taking a stand to get counted. Soon as we open it up and get routed, turning it up and get loud, cause we've been heating it up since we found it. Storming the barn to get down.
I like them a lot.
That
And
had
what's funny is-
Jerry Douglas on it.
Yes. Don't know who that is.
Well, apparently he is the master of the I'm going to say it wrong. Dobro or Dubro,
Interesting.
which is the resonator guitar. You ever see that? You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. Finding out a lot of things here. There's like a bunch of musicians. I'm like, all right, now I want to listen to them. Now I want to listen to them.
Yeah, and it's like, it reminds me of when I was introduced to Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. It was like, I was approached and it was, hey, you want to listen to a jazz group with a lead banjo player? I went, absolutely not. Go away. And like this, if you said to me, would you like to listen to some bluegrass with hip hop? I go, nope, thank you. But like, you know, I'm kind of enjoying it. It's you know, odd and weird, but I think it's got its place, and I kind of like it.
I mean, they do a great job of putting it together.
Yes,
because there are moments where it's just so well blended, and then there are moments where they're just standalone. Like it's like we're gonna make this work, and it does. It's just
yeah. It's almost like the way Truesdale can go in and out of harmonies and unison so well. They go in and out of like hip hop and bluegrass so well, and they do it together so well. It's just it's so cool. All right, good at being bad.
'Cause I'm good at being bad. 'Cause I'm good at being bad when the time is right. Tell me what you like. We do that all night. 'Cause I'm good at being bad when the time is right. Tell me what you like. We do that all night. 'Cause I'm good at being bad. I get them gone in the worst way. First place game and get you sprung off the first taste. Patient zero, baby, you can be the first case. Get your skin tingling and even got the first base. I'm a wolf, I ain't really about the bird chase. Get you grinning ear to ear through the wordplay. Spill the tea, I ain't talking about no Earl Grey. Survey this meal, keep the flavor to dessert tray. Deeper than what the words say, or how the constellations line up with your birthday. Slide the hands along the surface of a curved way. Survey the giggle, get you feeling like a first date. Get you shaking like an earthquake. Keep the conversation percolating to the third day. Appropriate attention to the mention in this herd plane. No mistake about it, no doubt, or undeserved praise. The time is right, we can make that right time tonight. Light it up, feel the fire night. Feeling like the greatest in my prime tonight. The time is right, we can make that right time tonight. Light it up, feel the fire night. Feeling like the greatest in my prime tonight. Right. Tell me what you like. We do that all night.
All right, I've got one more on this album called Up High, Do or Die, but I gotta move it a little bit into the song. Somewhere around there looks good. Okay. Up High, Do or Die. This is still off of The Blackest Thing on the Menu.
You know we coming with that 5 cent and running. Told them everything you wanna try, we done it. Try to rock the stage after us, they don't want it. Sign, seal, deliver with a stamp up on it. No limits when we put it all together. We be getting through it all no matter what the weather. We be looking good, they be looking like whatever. Long as we got us, we can make it to forever. Up high, do or die. Forever with our fists in the sky.
And then just to close out, I thought we'd do the one that they're known for the most. This is called Long Hard Times to come off the show Justified.
On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I'm fighting for my soul, God, get at your boy. You try to go God, fall back, I go hard. On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some?
I see them long hard times to come.
My life is ill, son, prepared to kill, son. A paradox of pain, baby, is real, son. Lonely traveler, ain't trying to value you, but if you're feeling tough, dog, I walk up all challenges. Ain't got no family, Who's your post standing 2 feet in front of me? I'm pissed at the world, but I ain't looking for trouble. I might crack a grin, I ain't looking to hug you. Think about it, nobody wants to die. There's rule to this game, son, I'm justified. I'm ready to go, partner, hey, I'm on the run. The devil's hugging on my boots, that's why I own a gun. This journey's too long, I'm looking for some answers. So much time stressing, I forget the questions. I fear no man, you don't want no problems, B. Eyes in the back of my head, you better not follow me.
On this lonely road, trying to make it home, doing it by my lonesome, pissed off, who wants some? I'm fighting for my soul, God get at you, boy. You try to go, God fall back, I go hard.
Justified on FX? Is that the channel that it's on?
Justified on FX. Yeah, I don't know if it's still making episodes.
Okay.
But so this is off of their website. I wanted to see who's who and what's what.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like after doing this song, because he was approached by the FS Network to do the song, and then so he put together this team of this band, and the band is with MCs Our Son and Dolio the Sleuth trading verses, Dan Whitener on banjo, B.E. Farrow on fiddle, Wrench on guitar and beats, and a frequent 3-part harmonies. So apparently they improvise a lot on stage.
Yeah, I didn't get to check out anything on YouTube yet.
I would love to see if the MCs freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're gonna jam on stage and then you're gonna that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd love to see them do a show with Rebirth Brass Band.
Yeah.
Throw one more style of music in there.
There's so many different musicians that we've played recently that would go crazy with them.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, Corey Wong with Rebirth would be great too.
Oh my gosh. Or even last week, Corey Henry.
Mm-hmm.
The past episode. Could you imagine his gospel feel of music mixed in with this?
Yeah. Oh,
it would be brilliant.
Yep.
So I really do hope that we hear more with them and more collaborations with them, because apparently they have an album with a singer. I mean, I don't know her, but with Sarah Larson.
Okay.
But that's it. That's all it shows there. It doesn't show anything else. But very cool find.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be a fun live episode to do.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult because a lot of them explicits, and we try not to do that.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, that was Gangstagrass.
And this is probably one of our shortest episodes ever.
Yep, probably. So
hey, listen, nice little jam too. I'm sure we'll have the show notes and we'll have all the links to their good stuff. And check them out on. It looks like they're on Spotify, Apple Music, the big ones.
Yep.
They're touring, so that's huge.
Yeah, this last album just came out in 2024, so they're still doing stuff. They've been around 18 years.
They're going to be in Kentucky on the 12th, Arkansas on the 14th, Iridium on the 17th, then up in Albany on the 18th. They're doing the East
quite
Coast
a tour. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yep.
And then
so with that, thanks for listening. Make sure you tune into our live streams, and yeah, that's about it.
Very cool. Until next week.
Thanks so much, everyone. See you next week. Thanks for listening to the Turn on the Music podcast. Make sure you check our link tree in the show notes for our social media accounts. If you like what you heard, please share it with a friend. And we'd love it if you could give us a 5-star rating on your platform of choice. We'll see you next week. And remember, always share the music.